Hello there, everybody. This is Andre, the G.I.G guy. Thank you very much for lending me your time and your ear and listening to what I have to say. Um, this is just a quick one-off video. Firstly, I just want to say I've really enjoyed 2015. A lot of things have happened that I really didn't care for, both in my personal life as well as on YouTube. A lot of stuff happened, and life is going on. But I just really wanted to let you guys know I appreciate that people still check out my channel, and I have plans for things that I want to do for going into 2016. Stuff that I was planning for this year, it just never really took off, and I didn't really have the time to get all that stuff going, just because I had so many responsibilities to take care of, dealing with my family, and there was a lot of times that I had got called to do something for a family member, and I just didn't have the time. And by the time I got back home, all I wanted to do was sit down and play some of my games and take out some of my stress on my games. So I did that. Um, I just really appreciate that people still check out my channel. I know I'm not like the biggest YouTuber ever, and I don't really care if I am or not, but I do appreciate that people spend their time listening to me gab on about these ridiculous ideas that I have in my head. And I'll admit, some of them I think are really ridiculous. They just sound fun, so I bring them to the table. um, but really, just like I said, I just want to say I appreciate that people check out my content, and I more or less like being able to comment back and forth with people. Whether I agree with you on something or not, I like to be able to comment back and forth. I like that interaction with the people who are subscribed to my channel. That's something that if, just say, I got lucky and I was a on-air television host, I wouldn't be able to get that interaction. At least not in the same way I can get it with the YouTube comment section, which is what I'm very happy about having. Uh, Unfortunately, there's not going to be a cross zone episode today for the last day of the year. I was going to do one, but if anyone has heard the, what was it? I don't know how many Shadowcast you're on, buddy, but Shadow Fox Infinite's channel was on the Shadowcast. I explained that a lot of my data and files got corrupted. So I'm still in the process of recovering some of my stuff, which is a pain in the behind. It kind of sucks that it just all got corrupted like that. But the good thing is I had backups for most of it, and I recovered most of that stuff. And then there are the other few things that I couldn't recover just because, well, the backups got screwed up too. So I'm in the process of recovering a lot of that stuff, which is why a couple of my episodes of the game ideas of work on the Wii U, a couple of those episodes ended up with without the outro. So because I was still recovering that stuff, and I recorded the videos. Luckily, those weren't on the computer when stuff hit the fan, but it sucked, and it kind of killed a little bit of my joy of doing things. But I'm working back to the process, and I'm trying to get the Cross Zone episode out by the end of January. I was excited to do this one. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet. You'll just have to find out when it drops on my channel. I think once I get to episode 10, though, I'm just going to take a little time off from that series and give it a little bit of a rest. I mean, I didn't exactly blaze through the episodes like I wanted to starting this year, but again, a lot of stuff happened personally that just didn't make it happen. So that's all there is. It's life. I can't curve life to go the way I want it to. I just have to ride the waves like everybody else. Um, I do have a lot of there's several videos I've been planning since the beginning of 2015 that I just haven't done, or if I have done them, I've scrapped them and re-recorded them. Like there's the one social justice or socially justified. I have redone that video 10 times. 10 times. And I'm still not satisfied with the result of how I've spoken. So I do it over again. Otherwise, I could have put that video up on the first take I did, and it would have been out there like 4 months ago. But, yeah. My There's several series I'm trying to start. Manga to game, I've already got like the ideas laid out. I just have to basically record the videos. Uh, then there's another one that has a weird title. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Other members of the gamers at large know what the title is, or they should, because I asked them about opinions on the title. I think the first time people see it, they'll probably laugh because it's just a weird title, and they'll probably also think I'm a little prejudiced, though I'm not. It's just trying to be funny, but yeah, because people are far too sensitive now. Then there's the Q&As that I wanted to start doing like back in August, so I'm going to have to try to figure out how I'm going to set those up and get that started. There's a lot of stuff I want to do for my channel. I need the time to sit down and do it, and I don't always have the time to do it. So that's, excuse me, sorry, belch. Just kind of find it amazing that I've kept the Wii U game ideas of working the Wii U. I kept that series going for so long. I'm kind of surprised, but I don't record just one video at a time usually for that. I usually record several videos in a day and then upload them and have them scheduled to upload. There's more gameplay definitely coming from me because there's more stuff that I've found that I want to play that I've found to be interesting. And I also want to finish playing the Streets of Rage Maker mod, Adam's Story. I want to finish fully playing that out because there's the Insanity mode that I haven't played yet. Well, I've played it, but I haven't recorded playing it. I played it to get a feel for it, but I haven't like recorded playing it and uploaded it. And then there's several other things. There's several fan games that I found that I really want to play that I think are cool. There was one I found like 2 years ago that I want to play and record, but I still haven't done it yet because it requires me to finagle the recording settings enough for it to be a decent quality video and for it also to run at a decent rate. And I don't want to record it running at like 15 frames. I really don't. Like, if I can't at least record it at 30, I don't want to do it. So that's another issue. But this year, not this year, but 2016, I promised to have a better computer for me. One, because the computer I'm using currently just isn't up to snuff for all the recording and video editing, and plus it can't handle the programs that I really wanted. Like, it can't handle any other programs that I would really like to get into, and I'm kind of stuck with Windows Movie Maker. Yeah, I don't like using Windows Movie Maker because it is super limited. I mean, there are a lot of things I can do within it, or there are a lot of things I can do outside of it that I can put in it, but my computer just really can't handle a lot of programs, and processing videos takes a lot of CPU. It takes a lot of work for the CPU, and the CPU in my computer is kind of ugh. So I'm definitely looking to get a better computer. Even if it's not the one I really, really want to put together myself, I'm going to at least get a better computer. And then relegate the one I currently have to being a a server, a cloud server for home use. So or a network server. I don't know. Whatever. I know it's just going to be more or less used as information storage, and then there will be a few other things that I can do with it that I can't really use a hard drive for because just the hard drive by itself doesn't do much. Um, but I have a lot of stuff I'm really trying to do, so working my way through it is just been a little bit rougher this year than like heck this time last year I had so few videos up anyway, so I did much better this year than I did last year, whereas last year my internet and everything just was off, and at the time I had Comcast and was having problems with their service, so yeah, at least I had a bunch of stuff uploaded this month in comparison to last year, where I think at this point I only was able to get up maybe like 2 or 3 videos, and that was at the end of the month. So at least there's been stuff on my channel, and people know when they can check back and find stuff. So again, it's just going to happen. But I'm going to try to put more work into my YouTube channel, like, because I really like doing this. Like, people might not understand why I don't care if I have like tons of subscribers or not. But, like, I just really enjoy doing this. It's like, to me, it's fun. Like, I get to express my ideas, and I get to allow other people to hear those things and try to get an understanding of where I'm coming from with certain things, and I get to tell you the things that I can't really just walk out and tell normal people on the street because they'll look at me funny. They'll be like, why is this guy walking up to me telling me about this great idea of a video game he has? I don't really care. And that generally would be what would happen. So I haven't tried that though, so don't act like it. Don't believe me saying that I've actually just walked up to a random person and say, "Hey, you want to hear a great video game I did?" No, I don't. I'd probably get locked up because somebody would think I'm nuts. Probably not too far from the truth, but you know, either way, I'm saying I'm never going to attempt that in life. Oh, oh god, oh I'm yawning. Oh man, but I've got a slew of stuff I still need to play for me personally. Um, I've looked at quite a few different capture cards. I don't know if I'll do live streaming or anything anytime soon, but I definitely want to get a capture card and just record the gameplay footage so I can have more stuff to give examples of when I'm talking through my ideas. Like, it's irritating to me when I have an idea and I know in a game that I have, there's a particular point in that game that I've played to where you can see what I want to talk about. So I'm going to kind of try getting a capture card. There's a bunch of them out there. Several of the ones I've looked at are able to record without having to be hooked up to your PC. You can just record it to like a hard drive or a USB drive, and I'm looking at that because that'd be a cool option, like just have like an external hard drive that's plugged into it, and I can record on it, and then when I'm done, I can just literally take the hard drive, plug it in the computer, and play with the footage at that point how I want to. And plus, there's several games that I just want to do playthroughs on, like that I have, like Soul Reaver 2. I would love to do a playthrough on that. I think I also have I have Blood Omen 2, Legacy of Kain. Both of the PS2 versions of both of those. Mega Man X7, Mega Man X8, all my PS1 games. I'd love to do playthroughs on quite a few of these. Actually, my PS1 games, I could probably for those, I could put those on my PC and record directly on my PC, and I don't have to worry about it because the emulators work. But some games just don't look right. with the emulator. Like, for example, Vampire Hunter D. When you put the subtitles on, additional letters appear out of nowhere that were not there originally, and it's irritating as all hell to look at it. So it's something I'm going to work with. Um, but there's few things I have on my few games I have for PS1 that I could probably do that with. I might look at those and do them. Then I have like old Sega CD games I could do it with, and Sega Saturn I could do it with, but I don't think my computer can handle processing the Sega Saturn games and recording at the same time the way I would need it to. So I'll figure it out. There's a lot of variables to be figured out, but with a better computer, I could probably do it. It's just my current computer doesn't have processing capability for all that. Thinking, uh, hell, I would love to be able to hook up my Sega Saturn to a capture card and record playing like a Virtual Cop and House of the Dead. Just record me playing those games. Like, you don't have to actually see me using the cursor on the screen because I got the light guns. I have the Saturn stunners. I just plug them in, pop, 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 and that's something else I gotta look into. But I'm just rambling on here. There's a lot I really want to do for this channel, and there's a lot of fun things I want to do, and a lot of fun. I had the idea like 2 years ago to do like an interactive story on my channel. I just haven't sat down and written it out, and then on top of that, I need like a crew of people to work with me to do this because of the way I want to do it. So that's also going to be something that's going to take a while to do, but I'll figure it out. Like I have a gaming dedicated channel, and some of my ideas I could actually bring to fruition on YouTube because of how YouTube is set up with the annotations and things like that. I could use those things to kind of make this broad interactive adventure, choose your own path type of story. But I just need the time, and I also need help to get it done, as well as a better computer to be able to process all this crap because it's going to take quite a while. But I think I've pretty much rambled enough. The last thing I want to say to people is be safe. I know today is a big party day for a lot of people. Be safe. Don't go out there being reckless. Don't go out. If you're going to go drink, if you're going to have any alcohol whatsoever, and not for those who are underage because I don't condone that, but if you're going to drink and go out and have fun and stuff, make sure that you are, 1, in a safe environment, 2, with people that you are comfortable with, and 3, that you have a way back home. Because a lot of people get hurt, a lot of things happen, and I know it sounds very public service announcement of me, but I'm just saying go ahead and be safe because I know how big of a party day today is. I mean, I'll be chilling at home with my family and my kids and stuff, but that's just me. Anyway, thank you guys very much for listening to this very long-winded, rambly video. Hoping that 2016 is a great year, and I'm looking forward to doing a lot more with my channel. Otherwise, thank you very much, as I've already said, and just have a happy new year. Peace out.